If you're feeling the need to reinvent yourself, to change your life, it's because this place that you're experiencing became too small for you. And it's not a bad thing to feel the way you're feeling right now. It means that it's time to let go of this life that you have right now and welcome this new version of yourself, this new life. What I want you to understand is that when I'm talking about transforming your life, embracing your new self, it doesn't mean that your current self is not worthy. It doesn't mean that you're changed completely and you're another person, because you're still you. But improvement should be part of our lives. And when you're feeling the need to change, it means that you're into a moment in your life when things are not fitted anymore. You are better now. You are going towards bigger goals. So, of course, you cannot live the same life and expecting different results. And your voice telling you right now, oh, I don't like what I am at right now. I need to change. I need to do something different. It's a blessing, because if you're listening to this, you're going to develop yourself so much more than you can ever imagine. Don't silence your inner voice. Don't silence your thoughts, because these thoughts and feelings are signs that you're on the right path. Even though you sometimes feel lost, what you're feeling is a sign that you're going there. Change is uncomfortable. Change means you have to put in the work. You have to make better decisions. You have to change the way you're so used to live. You have to leave your comfort zone in order to become your best version of yourself. If you want to be attractive, to have this energy around you, you have to change some little things that have huge impact. And the first and most important thing is that you have to stop believing bad things about you. You have to stop talking bad about yourself. You have to stop pointing every single day what you're not doing right. I'm not having what I want. I'm not earning enough. I'm not fit enough. I'm not going to the gym. I'm too lazy to do that. I don't want to get out of bed. I want to stay on the sofa and do nothing. When you have these thoughts every single day and you're over-analyzing yourself and criticizing yourself, you're losing confidence. And when you want to become magnetic, confidence is the number one thing that is going to make everyone attracted to you. Because when you have confidence, you act differently, and you don't have to be the most beautiful person on earth in order to have confidence. It's not about that. I saw pretty girls that are average, that are more attractive than beautiful girls that never thought about themselves that are beautiful. You have to start with working on your attitude towards yourself, the way you perceive yourself, what you're saying to yourself. How are you treating yourself? How do you show up for yourself? Because if you're going to never date yourself, never take care of yourself, not feel good about yourself, how do you expect other people to be attracted to you? How do you expect other people to see the beauty in you that you don't even see? You have to change the way you perceive yourself in order to be attracted. You have to change this mindset of, I'm not doing that, I'm not getting that, I'm not having that, I'm not looking like that. You don't have to look like anyone else. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Those people have their own insecurities. Everyone has insecurities, okay? If they are not saying it out loud on the internet, it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Everyone doubts themselves in some areas of their lives. Nobody is perfect, and the way we choose to look at ourselves is based on how confident we are. You have to build yourself. You have to sit with yourself, understand who you are, what you're good at, understand what your best features are, understand your talents, your abilities. And if you don't have any, then build them. If you want to know what you like, don't ask other people. Ask yourself, who am I? What do I like? What am I good at? What's my favorite thing in the world? If money would not exist, what would you do? What's the thing that fulfills you? And you have to get good at it. If you want to build yourself into this new version, it's not enough to just want things. It's not enough to just wish, oh, I wish that one day I'm going to have a Ferrari. If I'm going to work to a 9 to 5, and if I'm never going to try anything new, and if I'm not going to get out of my comfort zone and work hard and smarter and understand how money works and everything, I don't think I'm going to get a Ferrari. It's not enough to just want that. It's about you showing up and trying the thing. You cannot just say, oh, I want to be the best painter in the world, but I'm never going to touch the brush. I'm never going to try to paint. I'm never going to understand color theory. I'm never going to learn about it. I'm not going to even understand what it takes because I made a wish. No, that's not how things work. You should stop being a victim. You should stop being lazy. You should really understand that this life is like a video game. You cannot just wait and expect that you're going to win. You have to understand how this game works. And if you're going to listen to everyone around you, you're not going to have your own voice. You're not going to understand what you want. You're a soul on this earth, and what you're wearing and how you look, it's just flesh. It's just the exterior part of yourself. But deep down, you're so much deeper. You have so many things to learn about yourself. Do some shadow work. I know it's scary. To do shadow work, it's one of the most intense things you're going to do in your life. But it's going to help you learn so much about yourself. Everything that you are today, it's because of your past experiences and everything that happened to you and the way your life was in the past. The people you met and the family you had. Some things you cannot control, but you can control how you react to everything that happened to you. You can control what you do with what happened to you. And the moment you're going to understand that nothing is against you in this world, you're going to see your life so much different. Because you're privileged. The fact that you have internet and access to information and you can watch this video, you are privileged. I know you might compare with people that are better than you or are more talented than you or more wealthy than you. I know you're comparing yourself every single day, but you do not see the people that struggle way more than you every single day. So be thankful that you're alive, that you're healthy, that you're able to start over. I also want you to understand what makes you unhappy, what is not fulfilling you, and how can you fix that? Because if you're in a bad relationship, for example, and you want to be treated right, you want to be loved, you want to find a partner that respects you, but you're acting the same way, you're not going to fix that in your life. Because change comes from understanding the problem first and then bringing the solution. So if you are accepting too much from your partner, and let me tell you something, so many people do that, so many women. You get into relationships that become very toxic. And I had toxic relationships too, but in a different way. Like it was more of a soft, emotional manipulation rather than fighting and disrespect. If you're unhappy because of the way your partner treats you, understand that what the partner is doing, it's about you. If somebody is treating you bad, it's because you allow it. It's because you never acted against it. You never made any decision that shows this person, hey, if you're going to do this again, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna break up with you. You're putting up with so much from your partners that it became a living hell. That's not love. You don't have to stay with somebody just because you have years together or memories or they were a good person at first. They are not a good person now. Your relationships from this point, after so much disrespect and bad treatment, cannot go back to that version that was butterflies and love and beautiful. Because the boundaries were crossed. And those boundaries were not reinforced by you. That's the truth. If a man would yell at me, and trust me, some men tried to yell at me in the past, I became so crazy and my reaction was so crazy that they never yelled at me again. Enforcing your boundaries and stepping up for yourself is important and should be part of your reinvention. It should be part of your new self. If the current you didn't have enough boundaries and you ended up in these bad situations, make sure that you're never repeating that pattern again. Make sure that it stops here. Reinventing yourself should start with understanding what you're doing wrong right now in order to create a better version of yourself. When things are not going well into your life, that is a moment to change. And don't be scared to create another version of yourself, because we are not the same people from the day we were born. We always change. We always develop. If you're looking in the past, you can see that right now you're a better person than you used to be. And that is because you didn't settle. You changed. You improved. If you're not feeling good about yourself, it's a sign that you have to make things better. I saw some people say on the internet, oh, it's so wrong, this culture of becoming better and improving yourself and living your best life and not being thankful for what you are already. It's so toxic and these influencers are so wrong. I don't agree with that. I think it's so important to have people that are actually encouraging you to change. It's not about not accepting yourself. What does that even mean? Accept what? I should accept myself for not having the discipline of going to the gym every single day because I know that's a healthy way of living. I should accept myself for eating fast food instead of healthy meals that are going to fulfill my body and my soul just because I cannot do it. I have to accept myself. I have to accept myself that my weight is indicating that I'm unhealthy and I'm not on the right path and I'm not my best self and I'm not able to move and have the energy that I have to have in order to make things happen in my life. I should accept that? No, you should not accept a version of you that is not fulfilling you. You should not be okay and accept that you're lazy or that you don't want to do anything. I want you to understand that this video, it's about mindset, it's about energy, it's about the way you act. I do not know what your goals are. Maybe you want to go to the gym 2 times a day. That's not my goal, so I cannot talk about your goal. But I can talk about how you can achieve what you want to achieve, because it worked for me. I reinvented myself so many times over the years that sometimes I don't recognize myself. When I look back and see the way I did some things or what I chose to do, I cannot identify with myself anymore. That's how much I changed. And it's not a bad thing. I appreciate the version of me that got me through all these things and survived. But now, take all those lessons and apply them in my life so I'm transforming every single day. Another thing you have to do is to get rid of the when I'm going to, then I'm gonna do this. When I'm going to have money, I'm going to the gym. The truth is, you're not gonna do it. When that thing is going to happen, you're going to find another excuse. It's an excuse of not doing it right now because you know you can. You don't have to have money for a gym membership in order to move your body. You don't have to have tons of money to buy coffee every single day. You can have your own coffee at home and be happy about that. It's not about when I'm gonna have this or do this, I'm gonna be fulfilled. No, you have to be fulfilled right now. It's not about the future. It's not about what you're going to do, because that is just you delaying things, saying, I don't want to have responsibility for that right now, so I'm placing it on my future self that should deal with it. I don't want to deal with it right now. But how are you going to change if you're constantly finding excuses for everything that you're not doing? I really don't know what you want to achieve in your life, but I want to tell you something. If you're looking back at the way you wanted things to turn out in the past, or if you look at what you wanted to achieve 3 years ago, and you keep saying the same thing, I want to go to the gym, I want to eat healthy, I want to get enough rest, I want to get a better job, but every single day you're choosing to live the same way, you're never going to change because you don't want to. You don't want it badly enough. You didn't get things done because you are prioritizing your excuses. You're prioritizing your, I can't do this. Why can you not do this? If you wanted that thing bad enough, it will be yours already. Be so stubborn about your goals that no one can stop you from achieving them. Live the life that you want to live. Never accept the bare minimum in your life. Not from others and not from yourself. Don't give yourself the bare minimum. You deserve so much better, but you're treating yourself as somebody who's not worthy. Start with treating yourself better than anyone else, and people will follow. If a man would see that you're treating yourself right and that you're prioritizing yourself and you have hobbies and you're doing all these things, he's going to invest back in you because you're investing in yourself. Everything that happens in the exterior happens because changes are made inside you. You're glowing different. Your energy is different. Your mindset is different. The way you look at life is different. Get rid of, I can't do this, I can't do that. Oh, but I don't have what it takes. I was not born in a good family. I was not having generational wealth to do these things. Okay, you don't have to. Good news, you don't have to. You don't have to have anything other than a good mindset. You don't have to have anything other than a go-getter energy. Stop finding excuses. Stop complaining. Stop treating time like it's forever. You don't have forever here. Do what you gotta do in order to be proud of your life and to get to your 50 years old and say, I did it. I lived the life that I wanted to live. I made my 20s and my 30s and my 40s the best years of my life. I lived with passion and I romanticized my life, got every single bad thing that happened and turned it into a good thing. You have to become unrecognizable, literally. It's not enough to just wish new things. It's not enough to just write things down and hope. I want you, after this video, to take a pen and a paper and write down who you are and who you want to be. I want to have one column of who you are. What are your habits? What do you like about yourself? What you don't like about yourself? In the second column, write down every single thing that you want to be or you want to do. Just understand what you are and what you want to become. The space between them, it's called action. I want to have a better job. Currently, you don't like your job. Your ideal self has a better job. The space between them is changing the job. Finding a better job. If you're not qualified yet for that better job, then start making sure that you have everything it takes in order to get that better job. You cannot just jump from one thing to another without changing. Change is the only consistent in life. So make sure that you're changing for the better. Make sure what you're doing every single day, what you're choosing every single day, it's for the better. And also make sure that your goals and what you want for your life align with the outcome that you're expecting. You have to remove things from your life that don't work. Remove the people that drain you, remove the bad habits, remove the mentality that keeps you stuck, remove the victim mindset. Remove the things that take your energy and give your energy to something better. Analyze your life and see what you have to remove, what doesn't serve you, because that is the key to start this new journey of you changing, of you becoming and reinventing yourself. If you want to become this magnetic, attractive woman, your boundaries have to be aligned with that. A woman that is magnetic and beautiful and desired protects her energy at any cost. Not all people have access to her, And I want you to do that. I want you to protect your energy. Not everyone should have access to you. Not everyone should deserve your time and effort. Not everyone should deserve your attention. Not everyone should know everything that you're doing. Be mysterious. Don't share everything. Always choose yourself, and trust me, your aura is going to be so bright because of that. Your actions are actually showing you how you will turn out, how your life is going to be. Because if today you're choosing to sit on the couch and not move your body, not change from your pajama, not take a shower, and not taking care of yourself, and not stepping up and working on your dreams, then your actions are showing you that you're not becoming everything that you want. So ask yourself every single day, after everything I've done today, am I closer to my ideal self or to my current self? Reinvention doesn't start in one big moment. It is actually happening every single day by what you choose to do. If you choose today to show up for yourself, to believe in yourself, to not betray your word, to not shrink yourself, to become confident, to make sure that you're taking care of yourself and that you're respecting your boundaries and your rules. Set rules for yourself and make sure you're showing up. Because if you don't believe in yourself, how can you achieve all these things? Another thing you have to do, and I feel like this is the most important one, you really have to have activities in your every single day that makes you feel good about yourself. And one of them, and I feel like this is the most important one for me, was that I was reading every single day. I was feeding my brain with informations and learning new things and trying to get better every single day. And me reading made me feel very confident, made me feel so good about myself because I was seeking information, I was seeking knowledge, I was getting smarter every single day. I did not consume just, short form content is so bad for us because it's not making you try to think of things on a deeper level. It's just like you consume one piece of information and then the next one and the next one and the next one, and you're feeling exhausted. After spending so many hours on your phone, you feel tired, drained. You feel like your life doesn't make sense anymore. Why? Because the type of content you're consuming is making you feel bad about yourself. What you're doing every single day impacts your self-confidence, impacts your life. So stop scrolling and start learning, start educating yourself. Read books on how to become better. Read books on how to learn new skills, how to communicate, how to interact with people, how to do things. You're getting informations so much that you don't even know what's good and what's bad. In order to become better and in order to transform yourself, make sure that what you're doing actually builds self-confidence. Don't lie to yourself. Don't make false promises to yourself. Because if you said to a friend that you are going to show up at that hour, you will show up because you respect your friend and their time and boundaries. So why not respecting your time? Why not doing the things that you wanted to do and said that you're going to do? Why are you not doing them? It's because you don't even respect yourself. You don't even respect your word. So how do you expect other people to do that? How do you expect to have a better life and be confident if you're not respecting your word? Actions speak louder than words, than affirmations in front of the mirror. What is that if you're not acting? It's not enough to just repeat affirmation every single day. Yes, affirmations and vision boards and everything should be a tool to remember what you're actually acting on. You have to remember why you're doing everything that you're doing. It's like a visual sign of you want this car, you want this life, you want this house, you want this kind of partner. Those vision boards and affirmations are just reminders. They are not actions. If you're making a vision board or writing on your mirror, you're so beautiful, you're so wealthy, that's not gonna make you beautiful and wealthy. You're not gonna achieve your goals like that. You have to act, but be hungry. Like literally act like a hungry person. Like you want it so bad that you accept nothing but that. You don't accept the bare minimum. You accept that thing, and that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that right now you feel motivated and ready to transform your life, because you can. You just have to believe in yourself. Also, don't forget that I'm posting every single week. So I want you to be here with me on this journey, and I'm so happy that you found this video and you're actually determined to grow and get better and become the best version of yourself. Because right here on this channel, we are becoming attractive, magnetic, and successful. See you in the next one.